Okay, this is lab 1.4. I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks to make sure that you get the correct data, because this lab can sometimes be a little bit tricky. So you want to make sure you have your textbook with you at your lab station. You're going to need a beaker, your large grad cylinder. Remember, that goes up to 50 milliliters. And then the sand, here's the bucket of sand. It's going to be on the cart. So you will bring your grad cylinder up to the cart and get your sand. So the first step, I'm on the top of page 13. The first step says pour some sand into a dry graduated cylinder until it is about 2/3 full. So 2/3 of 50, we're just going to estimate it's going to be between 30 and 35 milliliters. So I'm going to bring my grad cylinder up here. There's little scoopers in here. I'm going to fill this until it's about 2/3 full. Okay, so remember, when you read the level on your grad cylinder, you want to get down, get level with it, eye level, and you have to estimate out one number past what's given to you. So we're going to estimate out to the 10th place. So I'm going to get eye level. I'm just a little bit over 33. So I'm going to say I'm at 33.2 or 33.3 milliliters of dry sand. Okay, so the first blue dot, what is the volume reading on the scale? That's what we're reading right here. Here's the volume reading. Now pour the sand into a beaker. I'm reading right out of the book. Now pour the sand into a beaker and pour water into the graduated cylinder until it is about 1/3 full. So sand in beaker, water into grad cylinder until it is about 1/3 full. So between 15 and 20 mils of water is what you're going to want. I've got too much. Okay. Between 15 and 20 is about 1/3 of 50. We don't need to be exact. So I'm going to get eye level again. And I am at 19.2 milliliters of water. So I'm going to write that down in my notebook. Then the next step says, add the sand to the water. Now I'm going to add the sand to the water. See, I did that nice and slow, didn't spill any sand. So there, I added my sand to the water. Now it says, what is the volume of the sand plus the water? Now here is the tricky part. If you look here, the water is on top of our level of sand now. We want to read this level up here, the top of the water. Some people read down here. That's not correct. We want to read right here, this top, the top of the level of the water. So, and it's not a blue dot. It's in black, but you still have to write it down. Put it in your data table. So now remember, I'm going to get eye level. And I am at 39.7 or 39.8 milliliters of water. The rest are the blue dots that we are going to do together. So once you get this data, those 3 numbers recorded, take this over, you're going to dump it out in the wet sand bucket, which I will explain more about, and then we will do all of our calculations together.